So, welcome to the day 8 of 100 Days of Python Programming Challenge. In this one, we'll be creating a simple file organizer. So, in this one, we'll basically create a interesting program where you have to just enter the path. Enter the path to one folder where you have all the images, documents, and PDFs or videos and everything combined. Like you have a trash can, and it will basically just organize all of the things onto the respective folder. So let's just say, for example, all the images will be put on into images folder, videos will be on videos folder, archives like zip files and everything will be on archives folder, and all of it will done. All the folders will be organized perfectly by just running this program. Simply, you have to just provide the path. That is what we are going to be creating in this particular episode. So make sure you watch this entirely and make sure you download this code and implement by your own self also. Just make sure you just watch this till the end. And don't forget to share this with more Python enthusiasts like yourself. So let's just start our coding. Alright, so we'll starting off by importing two libraries. The first one is OS and then we have Shootle, right? That's pretty much all of it we need, right? Then once we're done with that, we'll basically create our file types. File types is going to be a dictionary to categorize the file types into folder, right? So we'll have a different folder for images, documents, audios, videos, and archives. So we need to create a dictionary. Inside of that dictionary, we'll have the key and the values. Values will be given in a list. And the list will have all the extensions that are possibly have in an image, a document, audio, video, or archive. So let's just say images can have extension of JPG, JPEG, PNG, GIF, PMP. The documents PDF, doc, docs, TXT, XLS, XLSX. These are all the extensions of documents. So we'll basically cover all the possibilities. We'll write all the possibilities inside of a list and then we'll assign that a key. So we can identify like these are the documents, these extensions can be of a document, these extension can be of audio. So put that inside of an audio folder and things like that. So we'll just basically copy paste that because that's too long to write. Now we'll create a function calling it the organize files. So we'll basically inside of here create a folder for each file type in category. If it does not exist, if it exists, then we don't need to create the folder. But if it does not exist, then create the folder. And how do we do that? By basically checking that whether the folder name is there or not. If the folder name is not there, then we'll basically use the OS to create the directory. So let's just create that. Alright, if not os.path exists, if that exists, then that's fantastic. We'll just go to assign it. And if it does not exist, then basically we'll create it. So folder directory will basically have the name of the folder, and folder name will come from the file types key, which is video or archive or documents or whatever that happens to be. And if we do not have any kind of os.path, which is basically like if we don't have the folder already created, then create the folder. Then now we'll iterate over files in a specified folder, in the specified folder. So we'll basically iterate all of the files and check for their extensions, right? And after that, the moving process will begin. So now let's just say if os.path.is file. File underscore file extension is equal to os.path.splittest file name. Okay, I guess it's os.path.splitttext. Then we'll pass on the file name. Right, so I guess it's All right, so now we'll say moved is equal to false. So basically now we'll start with the process of moving the files to the corresponding folders based on their extension. So we'll basically check all the extensions, and now we are going to be sending them onto their corresponding folders. So folders are basically videos, archives, documents, images that we have created already with the first function. Okay, let's just push this inside. It all comes down inside of this one only. We have basically just made a little bit mistake. Okay, so now let's just go inside of this one. Hold extension. So it's basically simple. It is just like a 4-step simple process. The first, you have the file types dictionary, right? A dictionary which have the maps, which is basically like a map that categorizes image document to their respective file extensions, right? Then you have the folder creation process where the program checks if the subfolder like images already exist in the folder. If you want to organize, if it does not, then the program creates one using the make directories, right? If you don't necessarily have the images folder, then it will just create a folder. Then you have the organize file. The script loops through all the files in the specified folder, right? Then it checks their extension and move them into their correct subfolders, which is done by using shuttle.move. If the file type does not match any category, then it is skipped, right? It will just say, okay, it does not match anything, skip this one. If it matches, then it will deliver them into their specified folders. And then last one will be the execution, where you just call the function and you just execute it. That's how it works. So it is a simple 4-step process. Right, it will basically say move, and moved will be true. And once it is true, it will be break. And now we are going to just say if not moved. So say if not moved, then just say it does not. So basically the file type is not recognized. If in case there is certain extension that we don't recognize, that we don't have inside of our dictionary, then we'll just simply print this one. Then folder to organize, just put on any path of the folder where you have the PDFs, images and music, all of it together. And then organize files, folder to organize. Your actionable step is to run this by your own self. Just put on any path that you possibly desire, and this will completely work. Code is in the description. You can just go in and download it. See you in the next one, and make sure to